Introducing War for Death, a company-wide event ravaging the Coffin 2022.
Welcome everybody to the Lady Death Necrotic Genesis Secret Session. That's right, the Secret Session. I'm Coffin Comics publisher Brian Polito, creator of Lady Death, and today I am here with the one and only
Brandy Sparkles
and Hooligan in the house. So what is the Secret Session? All right, let's keep this between us, but we're about to do a reveal for something you might find interesting. And without further ado, let's do it. Brandy, can you please reveal what is behind?
maybe.
The Genesis wheel, the Genesis wheel, the Genesis wheel.
I love Sega Genesis.
The wheel of Coffin has transformed. It had to transform because Lady Death's world is overtaken by white reapers. It could only be the Genesis wheel. You may be asking yourself, what is the Genesis wheel? The Genesis wheel is where we will spin this wheel, and backers that we're going to choose, backers of physical rewards on the Lady Death Genesis Kickstarter, are going to be eligible to win something rad, and that something is behind those questions. Brandy Sparkles and Julian the Hooligan, can you please show? On 3, 1, 2, 3. Whoa, okay.
Ooh, look at them.
Necrotic Genesis Lady Death cover ash can, limited to maybe about 200 or less. And then the first ever Lady Victory cover art by Diego Bernard, limited to 100 or less, I believe. And you see them right there on the Genesis wheel, the Genesis wheel, the Genesis wheel. So some of you may be looking at all this and watching this video and saying, what is this about? That's a fair question. Don't you think, Hooligan?
I think it's a totally fair question, or you know what to expect from us. So get ready for fun.
So look, folks, we are running a Kickstarter campaign called Lady Death Necrotic Genesis. It's the 15th chapter in Coffin Comics' Undead Lady Death storyline. And you know, what we like to do is to add some fun, folks, right? We're going to add, like, if you're a physical backer of one of our reward tiers, why don't we throw something else extra in for you, right? Why not, right?
Yes.
So what we're doing is actually every one of our backers' number is in this particular, the Coffin Cauldron, the Genesis Cauldron. We're going to pick some out, and you're just going to get stuff. And in this case, it could be one of these 2 ash cans. So without further ado, why don't we get right to it and do one, right?
Yes.
So what we're going to do is we're going to find out who the back going to get it. So Hooligan, pick.
All right, let's start off with number 774.
So 774, backers 774, Brandy Sparkles.
All right.
Stand by. Whoa, let's find out who that is.
Oh, yes. We got to wait.
Let's wait.
Mahals.
Mahals.
Yeah.
So that's Mahals. Here we go. Let's
right.
spin the
Ready?
wheel, the Genesis wheel.
Round it goes. Where it stops, nobody knows.
That is an amazing spin.
Thank you. Thank you. I worked on it all day. Woo!
You're going to get one of these Lady Death ash cans. Bully for you. Bully for you. That is awesome.
For those who don't know, Brian Polito, what is in an ash can?
So an ash can actually is a kind of fun thing that was invented in the 40s. It was a way compa companies would get a copyright. And what we do actually is we pick selected information and secrets and pages, and we pop it inside and just have a lot of fun with it.
Yes.
That's what we do.
Secret sessions.
Now, before we pick another backer, why don't we actually talk about what we call the Coffin Comics Value Proposition? Could someone grab that and hand it over? I don't know if you back other Kickstarters, but this is the Coffin Comics Value Proposition. First up, every physical reward includes free unlocked bonus items. That's 1 bonus pack per backer. As of this moment, we've unlocked over 30 items, and that would even include 2 additional comic books that are 32 pages apiece. So just for backing our simplest entry-level reward tier, physical reward tier for $28, you would get the 48-page square-bound comic book over the 2 additional comic books. That's 64 pages of comic books and cards and all kinds of shenanigans. We've already unlocked a credit card size beer opener.
Yes.
What? That's cool, dude. Look
Yes.
at you. Giving away all this stuff for free.
I know.
Come on.
Again, I'm like, are we good with our budget? Costs us, we're asking for $28, and if it costs $35 to make, we're on the wrong track. But there is a lot of value in there. So including, we have a Coffin to-do list. That's another one that comes to my mind. And someone on Smart Nation was like, am I lame to like it? No, you're not lame to like it. To-do lists, checklists are the basis of scheduling.
Yes.
It's not the most efficient form, but heck, it's a start. So you could use these Coffin Comics checklists to be the start of all your hopes and dreams. You know, get those things done, get your checklist. There's 25 sheets in there. Also includes free US shipping. And you know, in this day and age, that's something. And then also a free digital download. So none of which is bad. Hey, let's pick another person from the wheel. So another backer, shall we?
Pick it.
Pick it like I'm picking a nose going deep.
Yup,
Here we go.
Go in that nose.
2185.
2185, and that backer is
2185 is Jim Phillips.
Jim.
Yeah. So let's spin for Jim.
All right,
Spin for
Jim.
Jim,
This is for Joe.
Here you go, Jim.
Virtue. The Genesis wheel.
The Genesis wheel.
Yeah. Lady
Lady
Virtue.
Virtue Ash can is
Yes.
yours.
Beautiful.
And that will ship when we ship your rewards. Wow, that's cool. Well, while we're talking, why don't we talk about some of the possible items that you could back on our Coffin campaign? So I'm going to turn you over to Julian the Hooligan.
This piece I'm going to show you guys is this is the hollow foil edition by Mike Chrome. This piece really caught my eye. Was the first piece I saw as they were pulling out and setting up all the mock-ups we have here. This one really just caught my eye. I absolutely love just how the foil really softens that look of the art, because it's very hard, but it definitely looks like she's coming out of a wintry battleground ready to slay. So I would recommend picking up this hollow foil edition and backing us here at Coffin Comics.
Boy, that's a great one. As soon as I got that image in. Now, the history of that one, Brandy Sparkles, is this was a commission. This is one of those rare, wonderful instances where some commissioner came up with a wonderful idea. Mike Chrome did it, and when we saw it, I got in touch and said, Mike Chrome, can this please be a cover? This was just radical. And the image is so evocative, it started all kinds of storytelling ideas. I mean, imagine placing Lady Death in those time of Vikings. It's so rich and so like on story, right?
On brand.
On brand.
Total on brand.
Yeah, so we highly recommend that one. Tell you what, folks, why don't we spin again? Why not, right? Are you guys into it? Let's do it. Let's pick a backer.
Here we go. Let's see if we can get a good low number in here. Oh, here we go. 1978.
Oh, that's a good year.
That was a
That's
good year.
That's a lot of people were born that year.
Yep.
1978 is Gary Hinton.
Gary Hinton.
Gary.
All right, so let's spin for Gary.
All right, Gary.
Gary, this is for you.
Let's go, Gary.
Remember, backers really win with Coffin Comics. What's it gonna be on the Genesis wheel? Oh! You get a Lady Death Ash can with everything else that you ordered from this campaign.
Nice.
You know, let's make another recommendation. What do you say?
Yes,
What would you recommend? Then I'm going to pick out a recommendation.
the Sun King.
The Jewel edition.
Oh.
This
There you go.
is so breathtaking. I wish our mock-ups already came pre-jeweled, but they don't. But I'm already imagining it's like just some really beautiful purple jewels along the throat collar, nice little yellow and St. Hand, the sparkle of the gold. This is stunning. This is absolutely amazing piece by Colette Turner. Just
Amazing.
beautiful.
She knocked it out. I mean,
She
you
really
can
did.
Look into the details there. The tattoos.
And the little skulls and the necklace and everything. It's absolutely breathtaking. The little tattoos, and I love this. This is really nice.
The colors are insane.
Yeah, this is going to be a
Beautiful.
beautiful jeweled edition.
Now, folks, Coffin never stops. And this Friday, we have another promotion called St. Patrick's Day. We could not resist. Actually, I met my lovely wife on St. Patrick's Day 34 years ago this year. So couldn't resist. In the strange but true, it being St. Patrick's Day had nothing to do with us meeting. We were both working on a film set. It was rainy. It was Connecticut. We were actually shooting in a tire farm. And it was so rainy the water rose and you could actually see tires floating by. It was like in any normal film shoot would have canceled and gone shot inside or something, but this was so low budget and there was just no plan B. It was ridiculous. So yeah, we were sopping wet. So you'll notice actually I'm wearing a t-shirt that we'll actually be offering during this promotion. So we are teaming up with a print-on-demand printer called TeePublic, and this is an exact copy of what this shirt would look like. So I am wearing an L, and we call this Retro Death Rider, art by Stephen Butler and graphics and color by Dan Feldmeyer. This is an L. I did wash it, so this is what it would look like washed. So I'm feeling pretty good. They're kind of true to form in their fit. It'll be offered for $22. And at that time, when you click the link to our new TeePublic store, there might be some other goodies. So something for your consideration. But I would be remiss if I did not also make my own recommendation.
My goodness.
And I would like to recommend this on the Lady Death Necrotic Genesis Kickstarter, the Scarlet Edition action figure. This is limited to 666 copies. And you're going to notice that it's a completely different color treatment. Lady Death's skin has an absence of color. Her costume is scarlet, and her skull jewelry and her accoutrements, including her sword and her sickle, accoutrements.
Wow, that's fancy.
That's like a 10-gallon word. Boom.
You win in Scrabble.
Excelsior. So that, yeah, in silver. So please consider those. They're going fast and pretty proud of these. It looks super rad. So in conclusion, we're all going to go back to our first position. And hey, man, we're only 5 days into this campaign. I'd like to encourage you to please be our influencers and tell everybody you know about the Coffin Comics phenomena, our commitment to quality, great quality customer service. I'm actually not one to brag. Maybe I should brag a little bit more, but you know we bring it. Maybe you could speak on our behalf. It's very difficult for me to brag about stuff like that, but if you could, that'd be awesome. So you guys have been great. We've been the Coffin Comics crew. Genesis Wheel. Lady Death's world is upended when White Reapers bearing her unique DNA manifest across the globe and are labeled for execution by the nefarious Halo Corporation. Led by the villainous Matthias, confronted by the too-good-to-be-true superheroine Lady Virtue, Halo will stop at nothing to wipe Lady Death and her offspring from the face of the earth, including summoning a murderous death god from the darkest of dimensions. Can Lady Death and the battle-hardened war angel Serena stop Halo from executing its despicable extinction plan? Or will they fall victim to a terrifying new adversary created for one purpose? Helping me bring this next chapter to life is our returning team. Co-writer Mike McLean, illustrator Diego Bernard, colorist CC De La Cruz, and veteran letterer Marshall Dillon. And here is the thing, these projects are done. We just got a print, but I need your help because let's be honest, without you, we're nothing. Please pledge now and tell everyone you know that World War Death is upon us. We cannot thank you enough for making Coffin Comics come to life. Thank you so much, everybody. You rock!
Yeah.